Hey guys, Brad Kenobi here, and this is my channel. Today we'll be doing the Moff Gideon Hot Toys action figure. I got mine from Sideshow, and y'all could get it too. They have a thing where you could pay like at a time, or you could pay it in full, and they have like a point system. Alright, so this is the cover of the box, and I love Moff Gideon is one of my favorite like non-force user enemies from his time. Even though he was really the only non-force user enemy at the time. I mean, sure, he had like the characters from Book of Boba Fett and some other Mandalorian enemies, but he's like one of the main ones. So that's what the box looks like, and then you have on the side, it says Moff Gideon right there, and then the information, warnings and stuff. And then you got a picture of Moff Gideon holding the darksaber. Alright, so let's get into seeing what it looks like without the box cover. So that's what the box art looks like, and it looks freaking amazing. That's probably a stance I might use Moff Gideon for. Obviously, I'm going to have him with the darksaber because, he has the darksaber. Why wouldn't I have him posing with it? You see like the wind and the flames from the TIE fighter crash blowing. The detail looks really nice. Now we have the accessories. So we're going to start off with the hands. We get two different lightsaber hands here. For if you want him holding it like with both hands, or like one on one side, you can do so. The detail on the gloves, as you can see, are really nice looking. You can see like how he has the extra knuckle thing for if he's punching someone. Plus, it's armored. You have the fingernails painted on there. Overall, it's really nice. And we get a closed fist for, like I said, if he's punching someone or, raising his arm up for some reason, you can do so. And we get a trigger hand because obviously, as you can see, he comes with a pistol. So yeah, that's the trigger hand. So then we have the darksaber, and it is amazing. You have the nice paint job for the blades, for the blade color, because it has that white electricity glowing around it. For some characters, there's a D-ring if you want it connected. Unfortunately, Moff Gideon does not come with that. And the detail to it looks amazing. And then, if it's activated, these white lines here would glow white. And yeah, there's the little button to activate it. Unfortunately, Moff Gideon does not come with a LED for the lightsaber, which, it's alright. I understand why they don't. And it's not as sharp at the tip like the horns on Darth Maul, which is, nice, but still kind of pointy. And it is bendable, so be careful because you don't want to bend it because, you're paying good money for it. Then if you wanted to trade it out, you could just pop that off and then pop any of the two on. So, just have the regular hilts for if you want it dangling on someone's belts. Or the swinging motion with the darksaber, which, it looks kind of weird. I think I like regular lightsabers more than this one when it comes to the swinging, but, it's still pretty cool. I don't really have any complaints about any of the things here. Now I'm just going to switch it back to the actual blade here. Then we have his pistol, which looks like an actual pistol, just, a bit Star Wars-y. Has a bit of gunmetal painted on it. You have a cool little scope on it. And then on the little barrel there, it's a nice silver color because it's acting like he shoots it often, like the dark troopers. How when their guns at the tips are regular silver because of how much they use it. But yeah, now let's get to the actual Moff Gideon. Standing without any poses or accessories, we have the Moff Gideon. And I gotta say, I think it was worth the money. First of all, I'm a cape guy. I love capes and Star Wars or in general. It's really nice and cool. Then you have his old Mandalorian armor painted black with, some other coloring. It's nice and shiny. You can see that the detail is obviously it's going to be movie accurate because that's what these action figures are for. They are movie accurate. So let's get up and close and see what there is. So starting with the face, obviously it's really accurate. They did nice painting to it to make it look like he's actually how he is. They have his plain expression on the face like they do in all the shows that this man goes and does. Alright, so that's really all I can say about the face. And now let's get to the chest. So then we have the Mandalorian armor. You can see they did a nice metallic, shiny metal that they did. I love how they have the red and white and then gray, white, gray there. It's nice. You got the siding here, like the little pads. And then they have some red and gray there. It's really nice. And I like how they have like the armor nice and shiny. And then they have like the cloth clothing above. It's really nice. And then he has his little belt here that you can move up and down depending on where you want it. So now I'm going to talk about the cape. So for if you wanted to pose in certain ways, they have wires on the capes here and here for, if you wanted a certain way, you could bend it and it could be a certain way. They have two different capes here, and it's a nice clothy feel to it. You have the red and the black, which is nice. Overall, no complaints that I can see so far. I mean, they could have added a D-ring to the belt for the dark saber, but I see why they didn't, Actually, I kind of don't see it, but, Then we have his holster here for, you could put his little pistol in, which I'll do real quick. So all you have to do is move this little flap up here and shimmy the pistol down without trying to ruin the paint. And then you just push this guy right back in there, and there you go. You have his pistol in the holster. For, if he's ready to shoot somebody, he can just pull that guy out and start blasting. So then we got the arms. You have the red line strap there. You have his little gauntlet, which on both of them, let me try to get it here. Yeah, I believe it's on both of them. Yep. He has his communication things here from the, either control the droids, his dark trooper droids, or if he's trying to communicate to somebody, he can communicate to somebody. So then we got the boots, nice and detailed. They look like they're war boots and like dress shoes. So I thought that was pretty funny. Alright, so now I'm just going to do a couple poses and end it there. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, by the way, this is what the stand looks like. It's basically the same as Darth Maul's, just says Moff the Gideon. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Go check out my other videos. You will not regret it. And y'all have yourselves a good night.